I'm Ashley Muscat, and this is my evaluation speech. So, what have I learned in this class? I can honestly say that throughout the 6 weeks, I've learned quite a lot. I've learned a lot of different concepts through the 4 speeches that we've done, starting with our elevator speech. I feel like week 1, I was a mess. I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't comfortable in front of the camera. I seemed, or so I thought, extremely nervous and uncomfortable and awkward, and just, it was bad. But, over the weeks through the demonstration speech, more in the informative speech, and definitely in my last persuasive speech, I feel like I've gained a lot of confidence. I've definitely become, accustomed to the camera and where I should be looking, what I should be doing, what angle I should have. Sometimes it's hard because I'm self-recording and I don't really have that great of places to uh, angle the camera up at, especially when it's off of my phone. But I feel like I've definitely, learned that those kind of things are important. Your camera angle is definitely one of the most important things that you should have, because if your camera's not at the right angle and the audience can't see your face, then what's the whole point in your video? Because the other important thing is, how emphatic you are and what words you stress on and how you present your facial expressions and your eye contact. Those are big things that tell the audience, how involved you are in your speech and how much passion and love and information you have on your speech. So that's definitely extremely important. I also learned that it's really important to create an outline for your speech. Most of the time, having an outline is really good, because even if you feel comfortable with your speech and you're in the middle of doing it, we all get lost and we all have times where we forget where we are, and we need to look back at that outline that we created to just get an idea of, oh, hey, that's where I was moving to, and go back to that. So that's always a really good thing to have with you, and a really good tool that I noticed a lot of the times that I didn't do so much, and maybe I should continue to do more and do every single time instead of just being like, oh, I don't need one, because it really does help you out a lot. The other thing that I've learned is that, your lighting is very important as well, because like I was saying with your camera angle, if the audience can't see you, then there's really a lot of effectiveness that you're losing. It's also really good to do some research, especially if you're doing an informative or a persuasive speech, to have supporting facts, or to let your audience know that you know what you're talking about and that you're not just loading them with a bunch of useless or irrelevant information. The other thing that I've realized has been a really important tool and factor throughout this course has been the feedback that we've received. Sometimes it's not always about receiving good feedback or bad feedback, it's just about receiving feedback in general. And the feedback has helped me grow and be better, and I've definitely realized that throughout the course I am a lot better than where I started, and that it definitely was a useful and effective course, and I have to applaud, our teacher on the job that she's done and the way that she laid out the course, because it was very well done and very, very useful. So I think that this course has been a very important course and necessary course. It will definitely help me with a lot of things later on down the road as well as now. And I hope that you guys have gotten as much out of the course that I have. Thank you so much for your time and all of your critiques, and thank you. Have a good one.